everybody. This is me. Sorry it took me so long to respond, or not respond, but post another video about the American Idol finale. I've actually gotten a job and I'm working plus taking care of a 2-year-old by myself. So, the finale, everybody was talking about Team Trent, Team um, La Portia. Well, first off, I thought the opening was real cute. Um, because the people that did like solos after they did the opening, you don't realize how many successful people, whether it's underground solo I ugh albums, sorry, I'm tongue tied, or big things or media production or TV show stuff until the finale. Like, it's crazy. Brian Duckleman came out, all that. The only kind of weird thing in that performance was the man doing pants on the ground, but they kind of tied it in with the song, so it kind of fit. But what part to me would have really been dope, like when they brought out all of the original three judges. It'd have been nice to have um, Nicki Minaj and Steven Tyler and Ellen and um, Mariah Carey to come out, but I know for a fact that like Mariah Carey won't come out because she act like she don't know who J Lo is. Of course, that I don't know her thing, and then the beef that Nicki Minaj and her had, and people were um, bashing Nicki Minaj for her judging tactics. How she tried to tie in American Idol. She was like, "You have to have the look along with the sound." And everybody's like, "Oh, you're a new artist, yada yada." But at the time she was doing it, like she's right. People, you could sing all day. God bless you. You could be Susan Boyle, whatever. She's not. She's an average woman. But at the same time, like, not unless you have a shocker, like your voice don't match. After a while, people aren't going to buy your stuff because now unless you get work done, most of the world is superficial. Well, America, I can't say the world. And they were like, "Oh, she sing, but she ain't cute, so I'm not getting her stuff." You know what I'm saying? Or you have to have more than just a voice. Not unless you're like Adele or Celine Dion. You have to be able to perform because people will take a mediocre singer and a great performer, no shade, like J Lo or Britney Spears or Janet Jackson or Rihanna, over somebody that's a powerhouse vocal that doesn't really perform like Mariah Carey, Adele, Celine Dion's, like that. So yeah, and then I love Kelly Clarkson's renditions of all her songs for 10 minutes. Like, you never notice how many hits she's had until you sat there and watched it, and I'm singing every word. Like, yes. I was right that Carrie Underwood might be the Master Idol's most successful idol. Accolades wise and maybe money wise, but Kelly Clarkson will always be American Idol. Like, she is the original, she is the first. So I like that. I actually liked I think Carrie Underwood when she performed Something in This Water. I like that performance. And but I'm gonna back up. And I didn't realize Colton Dixon was used to be American Idol because I didn't watch that season. But I love his songs. Like, I listen to contemporary Christian, contemporary rock, Christian rap, blues, jazz, classical, alternative, soft rock, R&B, hip hop, country. Like, I listen to everything. So he sings a song that I actually like. But anyway, and no, um, yeah, Harry Connick Jr.'s performance, it was basically about him giving back some music, and it had a little girl on there. She was cute and she was really good, and I think that if she gets more training, that she will eventually, she'll be a real good powerhouse. But the judge that stole the show was J Lo. Like, she gave you many Vegas, honey. Like, you was like, "Yes, J Lo." You forgot you was at Idol for a minute, cause I was like, "Go ahead, J Lo." The soft rock version, I loved it. Like, I don't, or the rock version, I loved how they had all the singers. They might have been missing like one or two. You know what would have made it real dope when they did the rock performances? Instead of just having them five guys, they should have added like three girls, because I remember season 13, I think, they had a girl that came in fourth place. I can't even remember her name, but she had like blonde hair with a pink strip or whatever. And then the girl they had open the show with the all pink hair, I can't even remember. She was good. They've had a couple girls on there that was good. Even from season one that's done rock. Like they should have, when they did the rock session, they should have added females to it. The R&B session was good. It was kind of awkward to me. I don't know. I don't know if it was them trying to move and dance like so. It was just weird. And then honestly, for a second, I forgot that Jennifer Hudson used to be on American Idol, and the same season as Fantasia. I don't know how I forgot. Maybe it's because she's been so successful. Like she has an Oscar and Grammy that I forgot. And Tamara Gray, she was on first season. She placed in third after Justin, but she wrote like all the Idols winning songs for like the first couple seasons. And I know she's a still current songwriter, and she either married or was married to one of the members of Hootie the Blowfish. So, but that wig made me not recognize her. And then, because when she was singing back up with Jordan Sparks, I was like, who is that? Then when she sang her little solo and they said her name, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, wow. Like, I didn't even know who she was. My favorite part, the gospel part was kind of okay. I guess they tied that in with the R&B. But my favorite part, J-Lo, let me rewind. Talking fast enough. Think Jennifer Hudson's solo about keeping the music she performed with Empire. It was the message was good, but it was like awkward. Like everybody singing these slow, sad songs. I know it's sad that Idol was supposed to be gone, but it's supposed to be a celebration too. Like take it out with a bang. And but my favorite version was the country. Like when they had Philip Phillips, I think it was Philip Phillips, and Scotty McCurry, and then the girls come out. Like that was my favorite version. And also when they had each couple items do a solo, and Jessica Sanchez I think ended it, and that was really good too. Team Trent, Team Portia. Overall, I voted for um Team Trent, surprisingly. And I said I love both of them, and I knew them two was going to end up at the end, but I thought third place was going to be Sonica, fourth place was going to be Avalon. But yeah, I voted for Trent, but because first off his audition surprised me, but I thought he was gonna be country bluegrass too. Then through Hollywood Week he had mono, and he still pushed through. It's people that have cold, it was hoarse, and this, that, and third. Like that's nothing compared to how your body must feel with mono, and he still pushed through. Like I was like, he deserves to go. And then after that, every week he kept saying when he won that Portia kept pushing him, but that's what competition's supposed to do. It's supposed to keep pushing you, keep pushing. And I was glad that he won, because I voted 7 different ways. But like the last 2 votes, I voted him 10 and I voted her 8 out of 10. But all the other times they were both 10 out of 10. And then with the Portia, her audition, what surprised me wasn't the way she sang, it was what she sang, Radiohead. And then over the time, it was like, what made me like her was her heart and her soul when she like left the group to help the other girls out and things like that. And she would help other people out and stuff like that. But her performances, like when she did the top 25 duet, she came to serve. Like she did Tina Turner, she came with the whole outfit and the spinning and stuff like that. But other than that, like her it's not a bad thing, but her performances have been pretty complacent. Like the only performance that I said was like this was Diamonds, the first time she performed it, Mariana to me. And I will say my ending version would have been like Ryan would have read the card and only Ryan would have knew, and the producer and Simon would have been like, your next American Idol is. And he'd be like, Trent and LaPortia, like both of them would have won. And that would have been dope, a dope ending. That would have been the first time ever they would have had two American Idols, and it would have been a great way to end it. But I will say, when she lost, she didn't really lose. Like, he has a title, and he got signed to Big Machine Records, but afterwards she got signed to Motown. And Big Machine basically gave her a place to go, because Big Machine Records and Motown, the one I read, is both under Universal Music Group, so they're like the same partners or whatever. So that's why he was like very excited. But all the top five, or I would say top six, have something going on. Like, they both have record deals. Dalton is in his video trying to do a record. I think he's trying to go on tour. Mackenzie has something on iTunes, his Rosa song, and Sonica does Radio Disney. She's on that. And I think Avalon is doing like SoundCloud, and she's touring. And I can't see Sonica doing like Disney or Broadway though, because she has that type of voice. But yeah, the top five are all doing something. And I will say Tristan, she's in school, but because she loves country, I can see somebody signing her and her being like the next LeAnn Rimes, a young successful country artist. The other three, I don't know. I see something special with Lil Jon, but the other two, I didn't really. Olivia Rock's only performed the one album, one week, and she has a really powerful voice. But Brenda, is it Brenda Starr's daughter? I can't even remember her name. I can never remember her name. I don't know. I don't see, and it's not me hating, but I don't really, me honestly, I never thought she deserved to be in the top 10, honestly. And I criticized Dalton the last like 4 weeks or 5 weeks, but at least I think, because of the way he does songs and tries, he deserved to be there. I think she just made it because she was a pretty good singer and because of who her mom was. That's me being honest. But yeah, so that's who I picked. That's who it is. And when he said goodbye, he said for now. The only thing I could think of is they bring it back in like 5 years with more technology, or they'll bring Sonic Down and make something else and bring something else. Like, I think he was a producer of X Factor and closed that off and just had it in back in the UK. But I think now, because now, if you want to do music talent show besides like YouTube and all these other websites and stuff like that, you have to go to The Voice. And The Voice is cool. I like The Voice auditions, just like I like all those auditions. But I like The Voice auditions because they don't get to see what you look like. So they have to hear you. That's one good thing about The Voice, because half the people I think that made it past Idol wouldn't have made it through Idol if they had to have the chairs to around. But yeah, anyways, I honestly wish and pray for all of their success. I know they're going to do great things. If not, I actually had a vision of Lil Portia receiving a Grammy. And like I said, I think Mackenzie will be a great singer-songwriter, more so a songwriter, because that's where most of the money is. And yeah, that's it. So that's my take on the finale. I skimmed over a lot of it. I didn't want to go detail for detail because I've been talking for 30 minutes. But like, click, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Sorry about my hair. I just took my weave out. So yeah.